Hello everybody, Jim Phillips here. Welcome to another episode of Java with Jim. I always appreciate you spending a few minutes with me and hearing what I have to say, and certainly I'd love your feedback. So if you have any questions on what I share with you, or you want to make some comments, or you have a topic that perhaps you'd like me to discuss in a future episode, please comment wherever you see this video posted, and I will get back to you personally. So, what's on tap for today? Well, I was thinking about this whole idea of spirituality, which is a lot of what I present. It's on spirituality, but then I started thinking, well, really, what is spirituality and how do people look at it? A lot of times somebody will say, or you're asked the question, are you more spiritual or are you more religious? And of course, a lot of people now are starting to say they're more spiritual. So what does that mean? How does that take you away from the whole idea of religion? Let me just give you my quick understanding of what spirituality is, and that is really nothing more than, in my opinion, the study of who we are, what we're all about, getting beyond the physical, having a greater understanding of who we are, what we're all about, from a much higher level, and if you want to say level of consciousness, level of understanding, level of beingness. It is above and beyond what we experience and express and feel with all of our senses. And it's really about this greater knowing, this greater understanding that there was way much more to life than what we experience here as we live life on the earth plane. So in that whole thought process of what is spirituality and how can we create a better life experience for us, as we continue through our life's journey of understanding who we are, what we're all about, what we're here to do, again, understanding spirituality in and of itself, there are 7 principles of life mastery that I've been sharing with people for quite some time right now. But I have to laugh when I say that now, because I want to just say that I use the word mastery only because it attracts people to it. People want to be the master of something. They want to have this sense that they can control something, that they are absolutely in charge. And while I will say that we are fully responsible for our lives here on planet Earth as we're here in this incarnation, there are things that happen, and it is more our response to those things that really determine the direction our life takes, our greater experience of life while we're here. So let me just get to these 7 principles, and hopefully this will help you gain a better understanding of what life is all about and how you can make life better. And by better, just meaning you have a better life experience. Please keep in mind that my belief is that life is perfect for all of us. Everything that we experience in life is perfectly suited for who we are, what we're all about, and what we're here to experience. It is what our soul intends for us to experience, and that's where our inspirations come from, those nudges from our soul that are experiences our soul wants us to have during this incarnation. So I'm just going to go through these 7 principles rather quickly. It is a complete program that I do from time to time. I don't have anything on the schedule right now, but I think this will give you an idea of where I'm coming from. And certainly if you have any questions on the 7 principles in total or any one in particular, just let me know and I'd be glad to answer your questions on it. So the first one is awareness. And my understanding and belief is that awareness is the key to everything. If you're not aware of what's going on around you, if you're not aware of what's going on within you, then you have no idea of the reality, your reality, as it is in each and every moment. And it is when we are aware that we can pick up on the opportunities that are available, the potential that's always available. It's also when we're aware that we can make those choices that are aligned with what it is we truly have a desire to experience and express or to create. So awareness is key. Pay attention, be in the moment. And maybe that's a better way to say that. Awareness is being absolutely in the moment, paying attention to everything that is going on around you and within you and seeing the correlation between the two. The second principle is belief. And our beliefs are what, I don't want to say what cause, but our beliefs are what is behind the actions that we take, the circumstances that we find ourselves in, the the response to the actions that we take. Everything begins with a thought, and from our thoughts we gain beliefs, and our beliefs are what we hold as true, and then we make decisions against those beliefs. And then as we make those decisions against beliefs, we have the consequences that correlate with those beliefs that we have. Now, the important thing about beliefs to understand is just because you believe something doesn't make it true. Just because somebody else believes something doesn't make it true. Just because somebody else tells you something is true doesn't make it true. So the point of that is that we can all believe things, hold on to them, make decisions against them, believing they are true when in fact they're not, and they're taking us further and further away from the truth, whatever that is, the ultimate truth. So be aware of your beliefs. The third one is clarity. What is it you really want to create? What is it you want to experience? What is it you're trying to better understand? Now, with clarity also comes curiosity. The more curious we are, the more we're willing to continue to seek out information, to seek out experiences, to seek out those people who might be able to benefit us, to seek out information that is going to benefit us. It's the what ifs. We can have an idea of what we want to do. We can hold a belief, and you can say, well, what if? And it's from that what if, from that curiosity, that we gain clarity, and we can start making decisions, doing things towards whatever it is we're clear on that we want to accomplish, achieve, or experience. The fourth one, is discernment. And discernment obviously has to do with the truth. How do you discern what is true from what is not true? Each of us have the ability to do that. More often than not, it's going to be that gut feeling that we get when you just know something is true. So pay attention, again, getting back to awareness. Pay attention to what it is you're taking in. What thoughts are you holding on to? What information are you allowing through your mind? What are you paying most attention to? What are you focused on? Discern from that which is benefiting you and from that which is actually taking you away from what it is you're actually trying to create. And really getting to the truth. What is the truth of the situation? What is the truth of the matter? What is it you're trying to create? Are you making decisions that are in your highest good? Are they taking you towards whatever it is that you truly want to experience? So be discerning. Make sure that you're going in the direction of the truth that you would want to go towards, that's going to allow you to live in full expression of your truth. So the next one is engagement. This is just stepping all in. This is just taking action. This is just really signifying to the universe that you are ready to go. So engagement is taking inspired action. And again, this gets back to, well, what are you clear on? What is it you want to accomplish? What have you discerned is the next best step for you to take? Take it. That's the engagement. That's being involved. That's not relying on other people for information. It's not relying on other people to do things on your behalf, although they will, and you should be grateful for that. But this is about you being fully engaged in your life, fully taking responsibility for it, and making choices that are in your highest and best good at all times, which ultimately will result in it being in the highest and best good for all. So we've got engagement. The next one is faith. Now, faith I use as an acronym. And faith, as we all understand it, means to believe in something regardless of the evidence that we may or may not have, showing that something is about to take place. It is about having trust that what it is that we would desire to have take place, that what we desire to have come to us is in fact going to, even if we don't have evidence. But I use faith a little bit differently. As I said, I use it as an acronym, and it's the acronym for fully allow it to happen. In other words, get out of the way. Once you have a clear understanding of what it is you want to create, and you are making decisions, discerning between what is leading you towards that versus what is taking you further away from it. Once you take that action that you know is the action, the inspired action that is going to help you create, help you have the experience that you're working towards, you have to trust. You have to have faith that it is in fact going to happen. You've done everything else you can to make sure that it does. Faith is fully allowing it to happen. That means get out of the way. Don't have any doubt about it. Don't question it. Allow it to happen. And this is also when the universe really shows up. This is when that invisible partner that you have is going to show you how it can do its part to get you to what it is you want to experience and express. And keep in mind, the universe, God's Spirit, is compelled to do this. It's not a question of whether it will or it won't. It is compelled to do this. That's what it's there for. So make sure that as you are taking your inspired action, that you step back after you do what you know you can do, and you allow everything else that's coming into play for your benefit to come into play without you blocking it in any way, shape, or form. And then the final one is gratitude. It is be grateful for all that you have coming to you, but it's also about being grateful for all that you have experienced to this point in your life. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you want to call it, everything that has taken place in your life has been for your benefit. There has always been a gain, whether you have recognized it or not. Recognizing it is a big part of it, however. And the sooner we can recognize that there's a gain in any experience we have, the easier it's going to be for us to move through it. It doesn't mean there's not going to be a challenge, but it just means that we're going to be better equipped to move through it a little bit more quickly and gain the benefit from it a little more readily. So be grateful for all that you have, and be grateful for that which you have not received. Knowing, again, getting back to faith, fully allow it to happen, knowing that everything that you express gratitude for is on its way, whether you have experienced it or not. So real quick, and you might have noticed, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's awareness, it's belief, it's clarity / curiosity, it's discernment, it's engagement, it is faith, and it is gratitude. I hope these 7 principles help you. Again, if you have any questions, if you want a little bit more information on it, just send me a message through wherever you watch this video, and I'll be happy to answer the questions. And again, if you have any topics you would like me to cover in a future episode of Java with Jim, I am happy to do so. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your interest. Take care and be well. Until next time. Bye.